I stepped on something in the lake, and I still remember how it felt 40 years later. I was about 7 or 8 years old when this happened, and I swear, this memory lives rent-free in my brain forever. My family took a trip to this man-made lake in South Georgia, and when I say lake, I really mean a giant hole in the ground filled with water. The owner tried to turn it into a tropical paradise by throwing sand everywhere and planting a few sad palm trees like, yep, this is Florida now. You could park your car, grill food, and swim all day for a small admission fee. They even had this huge water slide that was unsafe as hell. Kids were flying off it like bowling pins. I definitely did not know this place existed. So anyway, where my family parked was right in front of this tiny little island. It was basically a clump of sand about 30 yards from shore. Every kid wanted to swim to it because it made you feel like an explorer. Like, look at me, Mom, I discovered land. Now here's the important part. I was not a good swimmer. The water was just a little deeper than my height, so I had to bounce along the bottom. Push off, pop up, breathe, panic, repeat. It was less swimming and more surviving. One day, I decided I was brave enough to make the trip to the island again. I start bouncing my way out there, when suddenly my foot comes down on something soft. Not like a rock, not like seaweed, like a face. My toe hit what felt like a nose. And then I felt hair, long hair, floating between my toes like spaghetti in water. My brain immediately went, nope, absolutely not. I freaked out, flailed back toward shore, and sat down in the sand shaking. I didn't scream. I didn't tell anyone I was a kid, and my logic was basically, if I don't talk about it, it didn't happen. So I just sat there eating a hot dog, trying to forget that I had just toe-poked Poseidon. A little while later, everything changed. Parents started running around yelling a kid's name. Has anyone seen my son? Where's my boy? The energy went from picnic vibes to full panic mode in about 10 seconds. Then some adults went into the water near that little island. Right where I had been bouncing, they pulled a small boy's body out from under the water, right in front of that island. That's when it hit me what I had stepped on. I didn't step on a rock. I didn't step on seaweed. I stepped on a drowned kid's head. I'm 47 years old now, and I still remember that exact feeling of hair floating between my toes. That soft, moving sensation in the water. It's burned into my brain. Sometimes I'll be swimming in a pool and my foot brushes someone's leg and my brain just goes, nope, we're done here. I still don't like dark water. I still don't like not seeing the bottom. And I still think about that kid sometimes. The funny part, if there even is a funny part, is that I thought I touched a monster that day. Turns out, it was something much worse. And that man-made lake? Yeah, we never went back. To this day, if someone asks me why I don't like swimming in lakes, I just say, trust me, you don't want to know. If you were in my place, what would you have done?